Yeah, that's nice. It's a live broadcast of Paint by Monster from high above Muncie, Indiana. It's a little art departure. Welcome, one person, good evening, three people. Jeremy Tremble is watching. Good evening. Jeremy, how are you? Brother, good evening. Good to see you. Scotty Schreier is in the house. Nice to see you. Gentlemen, good evening. We got some fun stuff planned. Nice to see you all. Welcome, four people. Welcome, five people. Charlotte Marion D'Souza is watching. You know what that means. Josu Montez. Josu Montez. Welcome, good evening. That's the first time I have seen your name. Welcome. Glad you're with me. Boys and girls, this evening, I got some stuff for us. We're going to at least... Jeremy Trammell says, we are good. We are good. Oh, Carrie Wright is here, my dear. Tonight we're going to do at least an elephant running a red light. So, in fact, that's one thing I have on our schedule this evening. I also, boys and girls, I want to talk a little bit this evening about the difference between cartooning and formal drawing. Just a little bit. Because they're not exactly the same. One helps the other. Practicing your formal drawing will help your cartooning, but really cartooning is about something other than formal drawing. It really is about something. Well, we'll talk about it in a minute. I see that it's 8:01. Welcome five people who are here with me this evening for this Monday evening, 8 p.m. Paint by Monster visit. Boys and girls, it's so nice to be here with you this evening. Glad you're here with me. Run the opener, MacVac. Run it, man. Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paint by Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster. Paint by Monster is a little art departure. 6 days a week. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome four people who are here with me. Scotty Schreier's here. Jeremy Trammell's here. Hey, tonight it's cartoons versus formal drawing and the differences in the skills. Also, I've been trying to think about funny stuff and an elephant running a red light in a town full of mice seemed really funny to me. Charlotte says, to me, formal drawing is drawing realistically. Boring, in my opinion. Let's get into it. MacVac, listen, why don't we go up into orbit, boys and girls? And for those of you joining us for the very first time, Paint by Monster is a little art departure where we not only hover above Muncie, Indiana, but we hover in orbit above Muncie, Indiana, as we have a little art departure and make some art for about an hour. So, listen, MacVac, run the launch sequence, would you? Run it, man. Hey, Christy D'Souza is watching. Good evening, Christy D'Souza. MacVac, fire breaking thrusters in just a second. Music on my mark. Oh, Christy, my dear, I see that Carrie Wright has already beat me to wishing you a happy birthday this evening while you are with me. Nicely done, MacVac. Nice and slow, man. Boys and girls, we have reached altitude. Let's get ready to make some art, shall we? Boys and girls, one of the differences between cartooning and formal drawing is that with cartooning, you are trying to communicate in a visual shorthand really quickly. You're not providing all the information, you're providing just enough information to get your idea across to the audience that you are showing your idea to, your cartoon to. So this afternoon, I was thinking about, well, what would be really, really funny? I thought, well, maybe an elephant running a red light and animals driving cars, similar to animals and monsters playing guitars, are motifs that I return to. I like these motifs. They entertain me. They're fun to me. How you doing this evening? I hope you're doing really well. Christy, I hope you have had a magnificent day, filled with laughter and loved ones and cake and ice cream, or whatever delicious things that you get to eat if you were on any sort of restricted diet. So many of us are these days. Give me the closed shop MacBack, please. Yeah. They're just tooling along. He's just driving his little elephant car, right straight through the red light. There's their little mouse shaking their little tiny mouse fists in the air. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. All right, get in there, man. Give me the big shot again, please. Yeah, thanks. So Thursday night of this week will be our other evening session this week for Paint by Monster. I hope that you can be with me, plan to be with me, because Thursday night this week, boys and girls, we're going to the beach. John D. Johnson says he's going to work on his comic strip after the show. You know, we almost did comics this evening. I almost talked about comics this evening. You know, that on an upcoming show, maybe Thursday evening, we'll talk comics. I'm trying to ink this pretty fast, just because we've got a lot to do, and we're already, almost 10 minutes in. So, you don't need every line, like I said, just enough lines to sort of give the idea of what you're doing. Yeah, all right. That's good enough. I'm learning, I think, boys and girls, that smoothing things out oftentimes is a big mistake. Just put it down once, be bold, put it down, don't fuss with it, just put it down. Careful recklessness. Charlotte says Pixel just came into my room to join me. Welcome, Pixel. One of the things we're just not talking enough about here on Paint by Monster is how many pet fans the show has. Loads and loads of animal fans that are watching Paint by Monster, boys and girls. It's not just human beings that are here among us. There are animals here. Oh, that's right. You need to focus. He's so happy, just driving his little elephant car down the road. There he goes. So, Commander Penny, tell me, I see you sometimes with your phone. Do you ever watch reruns of the show? Like, especially when you're on the show? Do you watch the reruns? Yes? No? Well, you know, it won't hurt my feelings if you're not watching the reruns. I'm just saying. I know you're a fan of the show, and there's a lot of animal fans of the show because I do a lot of animals on the show doing stuff. You know, right? Yeah. No, he says that's right. I can tell, you know. He says, that's what he says. I can tell. Because I can tell. Yeah. Just tooling around. Charlotte says it looks like he's driving a little bumper car. Yes. But the truth is probably an elephant driving any car would make it look like a bumper car because, well, that's an elephant in a car. That's an old joke. How many elephants can you fit in a Volkswagen? And the answer my mother always told me was 6. 3 in the front and 3 in the back. And it wasn't funny when she told it. She never understood why that joke wasn't funny. But that's all right. It's okay if your parents are not funny. It is okay. All right. See, I'm fussing with it. Just put it down and leave it. Just put it down. Put it down and leave it. Come on. All right. Yeah, that's nice. All right. You don't have to mess with it too bad. Eve Cunning's watching. Good evening, my dear. Nice to have you with me. Nice to have you with me. All right, this is an elephant running a red light. So let's get that traffic light in here. As I said, I love animals driving cars. This is a motif I have done before and will return to. I just adore animals driving cars. It's so what we expect. At the same time, it's just probably not happening in my neighborhood anytime soon. We don't have elephants here. Not in Muncie, Indiana. Now, I'm on purpose not making these things the same because I think non-conformity in machine parts gives the cartoon some life. It gives it some punch. Just like Charlotte says, you know, it's boring. If you're just drawing from life, that's boring. However, make sure that the reason you're doing it is because you're choosing not to do it, not because you lack the skill. That's a different story. Boys and girls. Charlotte says, I have plenty of games where animals race in cars. Do you have games where they race in spaceships? Animals in spaceships racing around, zip zop, zooming around, right out in space. There they go. Zingo! Zump, bum, 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 bum. I always have to think about what lights go where on a traffic light. Which light goes to which light? It's fun to ask people that stuff. Which light do you think? So, tonight, boys and girls, whether or not you can tell, I have some new robots in the house. Good evening, 5 people. I have robots that are showing me your comments, and they are going to work, and they're going to keep working. I can see all your comments. Charlotte, I can see that you have plenty of games for animals racing cars. That's so fantastic to me. Space-styled hover cart. Yes, that counts. Indeed it does. So, I'm not surprised that exists because everybody's out in space these days. Everybody's out in space these days. I'm going to make this black. This side over here, I think that's better and stronger. There, that's okay. That's nice. Sure. Sure. Okay, good. So, right here. I want this thing to be one of those little arrow signs. I have to decorate his neighborhood because I have a booger on my brush. I don't just want the drawing to be of an elephant driving a car. I want something going on. Something going on. I like these little signs with these little lights on the outside of them. They're, I don't know, I think maybe, I was thinking of the words cheap and honest. They're both of those things. They're cheap and honest. You see a guy advertising barbecue with one of these signs? That's a place to stop for some barbecue right there. Eve Cunning says, I get tickled when you say hi when you notice I'm here. That lady on Romper Room never ever said my name. How about yours? I can't see any more of your comment. I'm so sorry. I can't see more of your comment. Well, you know, that hussy on Romper Room, let me tell you about her. Let me tell you how many times she showed up to work drunker than a $3 bill. That woman could not keep herself away from the sauce, if you know what I'm saying, and I think you do know what I'm saying. So, she was never going to say your name even if you had been bosom buddies, because I'm telling you, the sauce, Eve Cunning, the sauce. That Romper Room woman. That Romper Room woman, she never said my name. Never. I even joined her fan club. And I thought, well, at least she'll write my name in the blank. And that name, place where they're supposed to write your name in, it was blank. Ugh. We have been together for almost 20 minutes now, boys and girls. We are about 1/3 of the way through our visit, and I've got more art to make. You better hurry up, Monster, and make it happen, man. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, man. Hurry up. I like little mouse cars. Give me the tight shot, please. There's a lot of little details going on in here. You know what? Let's make this just more interesting, shall we? Bump. We can always put more ink on this. But let's put some wash in this, shall we? That might help things. You don't know. Maybe. How about some of this? Yeah, sure. Yeah, all right. I believe that. He's just zooming along. Zoom. Oh, too much. Paper towel, please. You can rescue these things, but you got to get that up off there. All right, a little juicy. Yeah, that's fine. That's really good. That's a little too juicy. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Come on. Yeah, okay, sure. That's not horrible. That's gonna do something nice. This will be good right here. Too much. Back that off. There we go. Oops. Well, there's something going on up here now. Maybe some of this. Yeah, all right. Now, you can ink on top of this, and something's going on. Sometimes the sloppiness of these things is exactly what gives it just a little piece of life. You know, come on, overhead camera, come on. Get with the program. Thanks. All right, see now, there's some little tiny action, some little tiny things going on in here. You've got something you can build on now, you know. There's this thing over here. The rest of his little sign, which has to have those little lines in it where they put those letters. And I think just because the sign, when I see one of these signs, what I want it to be saying is barbecue. That's all I want it to say. I'm going to make it say barbecue. Because that's what I would want them to sell. I don't know what they would make it, like an elephant barbecue, what that would be. Maybe banana leaves. If elephants go to the barbecue, I don't know. No idea. The jungle barbecue. What are you having? Carrie writes, let's never mind. I realize now that I don't care, I'm watching. I don't have any idea what's going on there. Scotty Schreier says, so you were causing the feed to pause. Oh, apparently we're having some feed issues again, are we? Well, it happens. Okay. I really need to hurry. Like I said, we're so far in, and I'm so far behind on this making of the art. My gosh. Bum, 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 bum. All right, down here, little sidewalk area, right? The other side. I gotta eat these mice in here. For those of you who have played Pictionary, the very most important thing, I think, when you're playing Pictionary is how fast can you communicate an idea visually. It's not about how well you draw. It really is about the speed of your visual communication. So to me, that really is what cartooning is all about. The speed of your visual communication. How fast are you selling the idea? Well, it needs, I want an elephant run on a red light in a town full of mice. What do I got to draw to make that happen? I think we could even make him angry. Give me the close shot. Show the boys and girls at home that that mouse is angry, boys and girls. He's there's his little angry eyes. Probably this is a dark down here. I want these, oh, he could have a trunk sort of area in his car, little front. There we go. These guys going by, I want them to have those wheel well tires or fenders too. I like those old style cars. I'm not sure why the aesthetic that I have for a lot of these things are an old time sort of aesthetic. I like animals in the cars, but I also really like the idea that that's a car they don't make anymore. Like how mad these little mice are. Can't you see the red light, you elephant, you? I thought elephants never forget. How come you ran a red light? How come? You stupid elephant. Stupid elephant. Are you kind at a red light? If somebody you see runs the red light, or you just like, no, you get on them. You're going to get somebody killed. What's the matter with you? Which is true, but you know, You can be, traffic is one of the, because you can also be a real jerk about it too. That's why driving this spaceship is so cool, because, you know. Thursday night, we're going to the beach, boys and girls. We're going. Well, it's not going to be the beach. I just lied to you. Thursday night, he needs to hear. Thursday night, we're going to go out on the ocean. And that's what we're going to do. All right. It's got to be, it's obviously an intersection. So some of this, right. And I like maybe he's driving up on the sidewalk with himself too. Because, you know, he's an elephant. He's got a big car. At some point, once the item, MacVac, give me the tight shot. Welcome 7 people. At some point, once the idea is communicated, you're really just sort of, well, you're decorating, really. Gilding the lily, as they say. Krista D'Souza says, that mouse is flipping the bird. I'm telling you, the Paint by Monster audience is the best, funniest, smartest audience on the planet. This is the audience you want to hang out with right here. Right here. I'm not kidding you. Because you guys are funny. I like drawings of utility boxes too. They're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of gross, but I like them. I like the honesty of how ugly they are. Not sure why, but I do. So sometimes you just don't poke the magic. You just go for it. Like, well, all right. Doesn't matter why you love it. You love it. That's enough. I love it for its own sake. I just don't possibly care why I love utility boxes. We had this really great old building in my neck of the woods in Muncie, Indiana. It burned to the ground. And that's sort of the life cycle of a lot of properties here in Muncie. First, they were something really great in history, and then they become either a medical facility or a pawn shop, and then the last thing they are before they're on their way out is there's some sort of a... sorry, I was concentrating, boys and girls. There's some sort of a flea market, and then they burn to the ground. And that's the whole life cycle of buildings in Muncie, Indiana. So we had one that sat on a corner like this. It was a beautiful old building. And then it burned to the ground. And then they put up a beautiful storage unit. It's what's there now, boys and girls. It's a beautiful gray 3-story concrete and steel storage unit. And it's just lovely. And I would like to have a little mailbox here, you know, maybe where the creatures in the neighborhood are mailing their little packages out. By the way, just about all of the art you ever see me make on the show, boys and girls, you can see again at paintbymonster.com. You can buy prints of everything that you ever see me make. And more information about the show. We're going to let that be an off-kilter sort of a line right there. In fact, because it was so off-kilter, I'm going to break that third line right there. And maybe I'll make some bushes. That seems like nice. Make some bushes. I see little bushes like this and I think, oh, maybe it's a Wendy's. Wendy's always has little bushes like this out front that die in the nasty weather when it gets really hot in the summertime. Because they don't get watered. But they're really cheap. That's so hopeful, Evil Monster, for you to talk about plant life dying. I know. 8 people are with me this evening. Alan Hayes is watching. Alan, nice to have you with me this evening. This is an elephant running a red light. We are half an hour into our visit, and as I have told all of you before, it's always to me a real treat for any of the time that you get to be here with me, that you choose to spend with me. Thanks for showing up always. If you're here for 5 minutes, thanks for showing up for 5 minutes. If you're here for the whole visit, like many of you are, thanks for being here the whole visit. This is our little art departure. I play you some smooth jazz sometimes. Tonight I am. Now, I don't know what kind of roof this has, but something. The thing I thought was funny about this is, what are the mice really going to do? What do you got if you're a mouse and there's an elephant in your town that runs red lights? What are you going to do? How do you enforce the traffic problems if you got there? Oh, golly, that's so nice. Okay. Thank you, Christy, who loves the smooth jazz. Me too. Me too. Me too. All right. Hurry up. I got to get this. Like I said, it reminds me sort of a Wendy's over here. So, some of this. All right, that's not horrible. It's not great either. But that's okay. Okay, all right. I believe that for just a second. I don't know. Make some extra bricks in there. Come on. Don't just leave it like that. Put bricks in there. You know they put bricks in these things now. Right. All right. Now, see. Just like I said, now I'm really sort of just decorating. But I've already sold the idea that it's a window. Now, I also want this thing to have sort of one of those, I don't know, tiled sort of a roof. Like this. A roofline to me is one of those things that shows you when you see it, oh, that might be somewhere else in the world, because that roof looks different from how our roofs look. Just what I think. What do I know? You know, just saying. By the way, boys and girls, coming up on July the 4th, Mrs. Monster and I are going to leave town. Now, I think maybe... Are you going to put some darks in there, Monster, or are you just going to leave it? You know, it's not bad. That's coming along. That could be a place to go eat. It could be something else. I don't know. Here's another car going by, maybe. Something like this. Some taillights. Mrs. Monster and I are going to go to the beach for a few days. We're going to try to take the show on the road. Yes, that's right. You heard that correct. I'm going to try to visit with you while we are in front of the Atlantic Ocean, boys and girls. The Atlantic Ocean. Now, this stuff back here, you can ink all this stuff back here. I'm not going to ink all this stuff. I'm going to put this utility line in back here, whatever that thing is, who knows. And this line, I'll give this some boundary. This can be something here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right. Close enough. I'm going to probably abandon this piece of art here. This elephant running a red light in front of a barbecue joint, which is what this is now. Yeah. A mouse barbecue joint. What do you think they sell? Eve Cunning says, yay, Monster Road Trip. Yeah. All right, what else I got? It is Let's see. Oh, nah, I don't know. This, what are you doing that for? Come on. I don't know. This was a joke. I thought maybe. All right, let's see. Maybe I can do this really fast. Like this. First of all, I threw something away that I now see that I need. I don't know if you do this or not. Sometimes I do this. All right. I need this. Like this. Come on, that's good enough. Isn't that good enough? Come on. Come on. That's fine. You don't need more than that. Gee whiz. Come on. Let's see. Something like some of this. Yeah, that'll work. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Some of this. So we're gonna go to the ocean and we're gonna have some beach time, and that'll be great because we both just love the ocean. We love the ocean. Carrie Wright says at this moment we were meant to. Oh, she's telling a story. Carrie Wright is going to tell the story about. Like that. This is an idea I had today as I was thinking about being with you today. The oldest of the cave paintings that we know of, and this might not be true, that this might have just been challenged, however, is the caves of Lascaux, or perhaps it's pronounced Lascaux in France. They're really old, they're really beautiful. Eve Cunning asks, which beach will we be visiting? I don't remember the name of that beach, Eve Cunning, I'm so sorry. However, stay tuned, that information forthcoming. Yep. Like this, some of this here. Yeah, just curve that right into there, that's not bad. And some of this, yeah, pretty good. Now, it has to have some of. Give me that close shot, MacVac, please. Yeah, pretty good. Not terrible. Not horrible. It's not bad. You look at the line work that those guys were doing on those Lascaux walls, and you just know that is not the first time that guy ever made marks. That thing looks like a horse in full gallop. That thing, wowee. That's how they are too. They're just so super cool. Anyway, give me this. Right, some of this. Golly, I hope I can do this. Give me this. Let's see. Some of this. Yeah, some of this. Yeah, now the idea that I had when I was first doing this was, that's close enough, come on. The idea that I had was that there would also be so, oh my goodness, 40 minutes have gone already. Gee whiz. Where does the time go, boys and girls? Where does the time go? I know where it goes. So this was the idea that I had, right here. this would be an early sort of a recipe for exactly how you eat one of these. How would you eat a horse? How exactly? Welcome to Throg's Butcher Shop. What cut do you want? The guy who painted this on the cave wall. Probably. That's right. We'll do this. And back here, you know, we'll chop this in this direction, like this. And give this some of the... You know, the joke... You don't really need more than that to sell the joke. Not really. That's enough. That sort of sells exactly what's going on there, which is great. But the other thing I wanted to do was... I figured that there would be somebody who might have probably put they would put their recipe on the wall. Like, oh, focus, come on, camera, focus. Right. So this, you're saying, don't put them on for 5 minutes. Don't do that. You put those steaks on for 3 minutes each side. That's all you do. Do you understand? And then you let them rest. If you don't let that barbecue rest, it will not be as delicious as it could be. And who wants barbecue? Who wants mediocre barbecue? That's what I want to know. Not me. The little recipe for the Lascaux horse. That's right. This is how you eat one of these. Right here. You know what? This needs some white in here. Doesn't it? Don't you think it needed that? And maybe it needs some up here too. Maybe just right there. Isn't that better? Come on. That's so much better. You can't be chicken about this stuff. Get in there. I'm gonna smooth this out a little bit. Give that a little bit of this, some of this. In fact, that could be a little wider. Just, yeah. Oh, now you're just messing with it, Easel Monster. It's true. You're not wrong. I am messing with it. It's mine. I made it. I'm allowed to mess with it. Maybe this. I'll pull this down square. That's good. And I also think I want just a ping right there. That's good. Come on. And this right here, some of this. Pull that right there. Bum, ba, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. That's good. All right. See, now you got something. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We don't need this. All right. So what else? Thanks 7 people for showing up, being with me. What else do I have? Anything good? Oh yeah. Here's this. We got 15 minutes to do this. Here's Griffin surfing. We got maybe time to do this. I don't know if we do. We'll see. I think we do. Bum, bum, bum. I was thinking about the possibility here of the repeat with variation of the shapes of the wings of this griffin as they roll into the wind, and how they might cup the wind as they move forward. I know it's a cartoon, I understand that, but you know, you're thinking about the rhythms of the forms that you want to sort of sell this idea. So I'm thinking about, let's get this, MacVac, give me the close shot, would you? Give me the close shot. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So let's give him his little, Kerry Wright says badass windsurfing. That's right. Badass windsurfing indeed. I want to shorten his beat down, but not a lot because, you know, drama, boys and girls, drama. Come on, focus, camera, please. Pretty please. All right, okay. Let's give me something to focus on. Curvy beak, because he's an eagle. And he's got to have that eagly sort of a forehead thing going on. That's right. Like this. And a curvy beak like this. Like that. And like this. Yeah. All right. So, and he's going to have some of... Yeah, I believe that. So, like this. Yeah, come on. If I saw... Scotty Schreier says, oh, you've heard of Surfing Bird? Now we give you Surfing Griffin. This is Griffin Surfing. Surfing Griffin. Griffin Surfing. Bump, 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 bump. He is moving, too. Look at him go. Give me the big shot, MacVac. You can challenge yourself drawing things. How would I do this? Here's the question. I'm so glad I remembered to say this before we left. Boys and girls, here's the question that I've been wanting to ask you since thinking about the whole question of cartooning versus formal drawing. Here's what I wanted to say about that, and it's this. How few lines... Where'd that thing go? How few lines can you use to say the thing that you're saying? How few lines? Because when you're cartooning, that's really what's going on. You're using a very few amount of lines to say the shapes and the forms that you are trying to express. You're not saying every line, you're just saying some of the lines. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yep. Yeah, I like sort of that. Sometimes, to me, the right rhythm of the joke itself, the visual of the joke, sells if the art sort of looks like it was in somebody's 8th grade notebook. Sometimes. I'm very conscious of that when I'm making this kind of stuff. Kristen D'Souza says, Laura does that challenge with caricature. How recognizable? Yes. Man, Laura and I have got to talk. We have to. We just have to. Why hasn't that happened yet? Why? I'm asking you. All right. I'm going to give him these beautiful long talons. Oh, yes. I have to tell you, boys and girls, it is so nice this evening to see all of your comments. The robot is not choking. I'm here with all of you. You are here with all of me. You heard what I said. Yes, it's all happening. It's all coming together. I can see it. Yeah. Nice. Oh, gee whiz. Our time is running out, boys and girls. As always happens. However, join me tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. right here on Facebook, because, boys and girls, for now, the show is just going to live on Facebook, and I am very okay with that. I like the interaction. I like all the little heart emojis and the thumb emojis and all that kind of stuff. That is really cool. So there's no reason to not be here anymore. All right, here go these wings. Let's see. If I whip this up here, now this is going to have to turn up like this. And this, pretty good. Not bad. Okay, not bad. Matter of fact, give me that close shot. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Okay. Just try and do just try and do everything. Just get it all. Come on, you can do it. Just do everything. All I want you to do is everything. Can you please do everything? I'll do my best. So yeah, July 4th, Mrs. Monster and I are leaving to go to the beach. Surf City. Fierce, says Carrie Wright. Yeah. Now, down here at the bottom, I want to curve this back in around to the body, sort of idea. It's okay if it's still feathers, but it needs to follow a curve to sort of get back into the body a little bit, I think, so that you can sell this business here. You know, like this, something like this. I don't know. That's close enough. You don't need more than that. I'm telling you, you don't. Big shot, please. Bum, 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 bum. Zumpa. That's good. It's a griffin surfing. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, 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 no! Well, it's all right. It happens. Boys and girls, it happens. Bum, 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 yep. Dum, bum. And some of this, some of this, some of this, some of this. Because, that's right, if you make these two things match, then it'll all be okay. Now, I'm not sure what that thing is back there, but now it's a dark spot on the piece that's just going to be there. That is an ink drip that is now part of this griffin surfing. At 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, we will have a Paint by Monster. I think that'll probably I'll try to be more children themed. I know that I have some very young children watching, so we might spend some time coloring tomorrow morning, maybe. That seems like something that seems maybe fun to me. I've got a little thing here we might build together. Something, I'm not sure exactly what. But, let's see. I'll take this, twist that, this, yeah. And so some of this, you know, it's just, make it splashy, make it coming up. Christian D'Souza says, Baby Shark, the ink drip I usually get that whenever I overfill my Copic marker, says Charlotte. Yes. 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 I want some darks down here. Oh, by the way, here's why we came into this whole business right here. Because this right here. Yeah, right like that. Something like this. Something. I want a specific sort of a rhythm to this curve here. As big as it can be. You know. Like Hokusai. You heard me. Ba-na-na-na. My goodness, it's already 6 minutes till, gee whiz. Who thought that was going to happen so fast? Not me. Keep that portion there white. And this all over here, probably some kind of a deep blue if I could do that. Do you think maybe I could? I don't know. If I can, this all show, this should be black. All of this here. This should all be black because this is the underside. You're selling that whole idea of being inside that sort of wave right there. That's pretty good. Yeah, all right. I just use that puddle of black to do something. I'm aware I'm carving into his wings right there It's all right with me though. Yeah, all right. All right. There's something going on there that's okay with me. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. All right. Now, I don't know if that gets to stay or not. I don't know. I just don't know what is happening with that. Something just now. Oh, wow, that's really interesting. Okay. All right. Some ideas of waves. You're going to have some. Some. You need some. All right. That'll get you there, I think. Some ideas of. And oh, some dark over here, too. Just some back and forth wiggles of black will get you to what an idea of water at the bottom, I think. And if you darken around the whites will get whiter because that's how that works. See there? I'm just slopping it down. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, no joke. It looks like you're slopping it down, monster. Hurry up, buddy. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, all right. I can live with that tail. I can live with this. Oh, wait a minute. That's the problem right there. That's the problem. Sure, now. Well, I buy all kinds of that now. Sure, okay. All right. So, I don't know. It's a griffin surfing. Bum, 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 bum. Or painting on this. Yeah, okay. Sure. Oh, with some paint. That can be made to work. Yes, that is something happening. I'm not sure about this, but that's okay. You know, you have to send a lot of material downrange to make things happen, boys and girls. Remember, 2 8 o'clock visits this week. Here is the Lascaux horse recipe. How do you cook one of those? What parts do you eat? And here's you know what? You know what, boys and girls? Just we gotta at least do this. Come on. He's running a red light, which is up here at the top. So just right straight, just right straight through it. Just boom, there he goes. He's just running right straight through that red light. Now, yes, you messed it up. I know. I'm not done. Oh no, you're not getting out of here that easy. No. There you go. All right. So, motion lines, says John D. Johnson. Well, that is a great question. Want some motion lines? Yeah, okay. All right. So, I'll do one here, and maybe one here. Some of this, and just this. Just that. Oh, you know what? Also, maybe some of this here. That gives you sort of enough. Now you can also sort of give me some of this, like as if this nasty part back here was the exhaust of his car. That sort of works too. So, MacVac, run the closing song, would you? That's right, boys and girls. It's 8 o'clock, Monday evening, Paint by Monster. Thank you, John D. Johnson, who says better. Thank you. Really happy to know that. Appreciate that. Come back and see me again tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, boys and girls. Not sure exactly what we're going to go do, but meanwhile, you know what to go do with yourself, right? Go make some art. Go make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art. Go get your pencils, paints, papers, plaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, hammers, nails, and tape, guitars, and super glue. All the other stuff on the list. I love that art means really any experience that you can curate for somebody else to enjoy. And you thought about them before they got there. That's art. So maybe that's cooking a meal. Maybe that's making a monster walk toward a water tower in Muncie, Indiana. Maybe that's, I don't know what it is for you. Just don't have any idea at all. But it doesn't make any difference because you're making art. I'm making art. Go make some art. We're making art. Listen, man, it's as old as anything. It's older than writing. Art. Right? Art. Boys and girls, catch up with me tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock right here on Facebook. I really sort of dig this elephant running his little red light. That's fun. I've enjoyed being with you this evening, as I always enjoy being with you. Thank you, Jeremy Tramelhouse. Thank you, Scotty Schreier's household. Thank you, D'Souza household. Thank you, John D. Johnson, for being here with me this evening. Thank you for thinking the art is better. Just letting better hang in the air for a second. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, thanks everybody for being with me this evening. 11 o'clock tomorrow. Paint by Monster. Go tell your friends. Right?